This is an idea I have to make distribution in the next pandemic a little bit easier. Because right now it's a big mess, and people do not know who should be categorized by disability, health, essential workers, or anything. Beyond not having a categorization ready, you either can do a simple system that's just by AIDS with proof of AIDS, or you would have to think of a more complex system that's more fair, where you look at disabilities, other things. But then you have to get special things from the doctors. The more complicated it is, the more you have to have outside doctors and stuff write notes and everything. However, in the next pandemic, we don't know exactly also what health effects are going to be the biggest factors, whether it will be a respiratory disease or gastrointestinal disease, or what exactly will make it bad. So I have a proposal for a simple idea just to prepare us that we can quickly figure out what groups of people would be eligible. So first get the one and who should later get it. It is a compromise between being simple and effective. The idea is that on a 1 to 10 scale, we'll have always rated either 1 being the worst or 10 being the worst. 1 is work, and work could just be them guessing how much essential your work is or how much exposure your work is, and stuff like that, making 1 to 10. 10, let's say, is like a hospital worker that needs to be on duty 24/7, which is an exaggeration, but 1 being someone that doesn't really do a job that's that critical and is home 24/7. Then we'll make the immune system by how weak or immune problems you have. The heart, the respiratory system. Oh, I said immune system twice. So we can put another thing there instead of immune system. We can put another major system of the body. Joints / muscles system. The neurological. So now that's a. And then I also have skipping the weight, gastrointestinal, and those are 8 of you pretty of them made. So that is work plus 7 of your major bodily systems, just seeing how healthy they are. Then weight, because that's a factor that can affect all sorts of different things, but it'll be more complicated than just weight. It'll be weight starts with BMI and other health factors. And then there'll be the more psychological one. Is this person good at scheduling? Does this person have executive function that might get in the way? So it might be one of the first doses, or have problems or depression and stuff that they should deserve it earlier on because isolation will hurt them more. And the last one will be for other diseases. And I just chose 10 numbers because 10 numbers is a number, it's not too many that it gets too confusing. I decide, but you can break it down fairly enough. Now, is the system perfect? No, but it's a lot better than what we had, and it doesn't take into account stuff like maybe certain respiratory diseases are a lot worse than other ones, or certain immune diseases make it a lot worse, and that will have to be modified when we know more about the disease or whatever. But in the beginning, this is, I think, a good start. And then you can, because you can modify it somewhat for like diseases more with that affect the respiratory or heart. I also did not include AIDS because AIDS is something that's quite easily found, and demographics vary a lot from place to place. So AIDS would be just something that I don't think putting a 1 to 10 scale, just saying 0, 18 or some older. And that also, some diseases affect younger people worse, some affect older people worse. And sometimes there's rarely a disease that affects less older generations or certain generations because they're already exposed to a similar version of that disease in the past. I hope you found this idea interesting. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Also, please try to get your friends to join. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in a year, 4,000 watch hours, which is really hard. But with your help, I think I can do it. And finally, if you have any ideas for future topics, questions, comments, or anything, leave them in the comment section below, or feel free to DM me. Thank you very much. Goodbye.